Welcome to Level Up TV with me, Disrepute, and Vor. We're going to have to get straight into the game here because it is Lemmings Effect versus Gentleman Club in ClanBase EuroCup 26. Quick rundown of the teams: Kinku, Gwynplaine, Products, and Spawns for Lemmings Effect, and for Gentleman Club we've got Non-Swister, Freeman, and Ty. Purgatory is going to be the first map. You excited, Vor? Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to answer then. You've already done it for me.
We do have power-up times straight away, and they're going to be early ones. Now, of course, each team doesn't know the power-up times initially.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that. Now I've informed you. Only we have the timers on the board. For anybody who didn't know that already. And of course, the initial spawns are random time, 30 seconds to 59 seconds in the first minute. They all spawn at the same time. Interestingly, both teams spawned in the same locations together, therefore. So it should be quite a coordinated start. 3-3 though, we're throwing in Products. And Spawn's getting that first quad twister with the battle suit. Quad's been eliminated already, so we're going to follow Twister on this battle suit run. First frag off the board. Gwynplaine straight away going down. Products could go down here. Point blank range rocket should take him out, and he does. Oh, he missed his rocket shots though, Twister. Of course, he does have the high ping, so his rockets aren't really going to be the most effective weapon.
You're right about that, Dis, because he really did make quite a meal of that kill. Would have been frustrating, of course, because he'd have wanted to make that swiftly and maybe have a chance to find someone else.
So we have those first power-ups over. I mean, what are you expecting to see from these two teams, for? Do you have a preference, a favourite?
I think we're going to see... Well, it's going to be a close game, I think. It's going to be a lot more... I guess the word is organised than the previous game. It's, you know, neither team's going to rely on their individual ability like Unknown were able to do. They're just going to focus on playing well together as a team, I imagine. We'll see coordinated attacks all around the map. I mean, here you go, you can already see strong presence from Lemmings Effect at that red armour. Impossible for Ty to push in.
So following Ty at the moment, he's still got a chunk of that armour remaining. Teams are tied. This is quite a lot of shards in this underground area. It's a good area to utilise the resources. You've got Mega Health as well and a Plasma Gun, but you wouldn't really need 3 players, as Gentleman Club have at the moment down there.
Yeah, but they're staying together to make sure they can't get picked off individually, and now look, they can try and push in on this red. You saw Spawns quickly made short work of one of those Gentleman Club players.
Lemmings Effect have taken the lead at the moment. Still following Ty, playing a very slow, careful game at the moment. He might actually pay the price for that, I was going to say, because he wasn't quite strong enough to take advantage of that. But either way, Ty has spawned right by the quad. He's going to be machine gunned down. Where's the battle suit? We switched around to that. That's Products. He's got a nice chunk of armour there, 100 on the board, rocket launcher in hand, takes out Ty. He's got a lightning gun and rail and a shotgun, which he'll probably switch to any second now as he runs out of rockets. Oh, look at these grenades he's taking. He's having a bit of trouble getting the frag there, eventually on nons. But it's worked out pretty well, this set of power-ups for Lemmings Effect. So they didn't really end up in a useful area at all to take control of.
No, I'm not sure if they were able to take the previous red, because we didn't see Products actually go into the red room with his suit, so maybe that's an indication that they already had it under control. Otherwise, maybe it's slightly questionable why he didn't, but, you know, they have a decent lead at the start of this game, but it's still very close.
Currently hitting a 52% railgun, 42% lightning gun. The lightning gun percentage is very nice, although it's down to 39, suggests he hadn't used it too much at the moment. What kind of percentages would we be looking at a EuroCup level for?
Well, if you can sustain a 35 LG, anything higher than that, that's very impressive, I think. You know, most players, you know, are mid to low 30s, I think. Unless they're doing a hell of a lot of spamming, which you don't really see much of in TDM, because the ammo just isn't available for you to really do that.
Great shotgun play by Products there, and he's survived so long, although he's been caught out by a great rocket from Twister around the corner, hit it perfectly. And that is, again, a great frag with the rockets, the LG rocket combo. He doesn't really want the lightning gun with this kind of ping, wants to pass it off to a teammate, but it doesn't look like anybody wants it. And the power-ups are still in sync.
Yeah, and They are here as a team, Gentleman Club, but they don't have great positions because you can see they're being pressured from the sides.
Wow, Kinku moving in behind. That was excellent play from him, and Gwynplaine. Look at the stack he's got.
And that's a double power up.
Spawns with the quad. So let's keep following Spawns. You see, you could look through that teleport. It's something we talked about earlier on Hinge Fortress, and the fact you can't see through the teleport, so they're blind. On this occasion, on this map, it's not a blind teleport. I switched round to Gwynplaine with that battlesuit. He's got 2 frags on this run. It helps a teammate get a second frag. And they're building up quite a nice lead out of this.
Yeah, I mean, they had a slight advantage, although not necessarily a significant one from the previous power-ups, but that map control has allowed them to, take both power-ups this time. We saw they made a good attack on the battlesuit. Gentleman Club were there as a team, but they weren't in good positions, so that was good play from Lemmings Effect to take advantage, and after that double power-up run, things are looking fairly bleak at the moment for Gentleman Club.
Yeah, 10 seconds until this red. Looks like no incoming attacks. Spawns can just sit around here. There's a window. Oh, whoever that player was with the rocket launcher managed to rocket himself and take a lot of damage, so he's not going to be any kind of threat on this red pickup. And now Spawns can go out, he can move out and just dominate this lower area.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as that player missed that rocket down into the room on Spawns, it became just a safe red armor pickup, and that's not what you want. You want to be able to put pressure on the pickup from that upper position.
I mean, the position he took up and he had the rocket launcher was the right thing to do, but just blowing himself up. Not good.
Yeah, and this game is quickly slipping. Lemmings Effect have absolutely full control of this map. They're picking up frags everywhere. Now they've got all the items to work with, and if Gentleman Club can't solve this in the next minute or so, then it's almost to the point where the game is gone.
Well, remember the frag limit, the mercy limit, as it's called in Quake, is 50.
Well, yes, it's 50 on this server when it should actually be 80. That is an issue.
Well, I guess they just didn't consider it would be as close to mercy limit as it could potentially be, although Twister Nuz does now have the quad. So maybe things are going to take a little bit of a turnaround. They're going to switch around to the battlesuit though in Spawns. He's got a frag underground area by the mega health. 10 seconds to go until that one spawns. He's moved his way back up to the red. Red will be in about 5 seconds though, so he'll want to either stick around or get a teammate in to pick that one up. He already has the armor. Oh, and his
quad has been taken out.
Oh, he gets completely wrong-footed by Ty dropping in and stealing that red away. Maybe Spawns should have been a little bit more alert to the red spawn time, but I'm presuming he just didn't know it.
I mean, this game was even with 3 or 4 minutes gone. It was like a small difference, and now look at it. It's unbelievable dominance from Lemmings Effect.
Well, they've been one of the teams that people have been highlighting since last season. People were saying that they could do some real damage in the cup. It wasn't quite the point at which they were ready to do that yet.
Well, there was a lot of controversy, obviously, because they weren't invited to the previous one, or even... I don't even think they were put in a qualifier initially. Yeah, and they dropped out as a result.
But people were talking about them back then, and now this is their chance to kind of prove it. And at the moment, I mean, this is kind of insane. We could be hitting the mercy limit pretty quickly. And I don't know. Maybe the admin Vision won't be too happy about his service setup then as a result.
There you go.
Wow. Incredibly fast mercy limit.
Well, I was surprised at that. I mean, this was an even game to begin with, and I thought we were going to be in for a close first map, but apparently not.
Wow.